downtown Brooklyn now. We're just hanging out for the day, going to some cafes, and I'm going to be testing out some settings on my Canon S100 to try and get this like disposable camera look. So last Sunday, Jess and I decided to venture out to downtown Brooklyn and just hang out, go to a couple cafes and check out a few shops just because the weather was going to be pretty nice out. So I decided to take along my Canon S100, and I had this idea to basically do some street photography and take a bunch of photos with this because a few days prior I had dialed in the settings of this to try and get it to take photos that are comparable to disposable camera photos, and I really like the way the settings were working out here and how the photos look, so I thought it would be good to just walk around and take some photos and share with you all what those photos look like and what the settings in this camera were. But as I began walking around, I even had my Insta360 on me recording. I found my body just shutting down. I was getting very nervous and anxious, and I just couldn't bring myself to take street photography photos. This isn't the first time that I've gone out and done street photos. Several years ago, I'd done a whole 35mm film photography project where I was going out after work doing photo walks, and I did take several pictures, but even back then I found this natural resistance in myself of not being able to do street photography. This time was a little bit different. I just feel like I just decided to name it and say I'm just not really cut out for street photography. I really enjoy watching street photographers out there do their thing, and I enjoy the art and appreciate the art, but whenever I go out and try to do it for myself, I just find myself unable to do it. I just feel like I'm not wired to do it. And I think that's an important discovery because for a long time I felt like I wanted to do street photography, but as I mentioned before, every time I tried to go out and do it, my body just shuts down. So I only was able to snap maybe 5 or so photos, and they weren't even of anything. It literally was of my shadow in the ground and of some random intersections. So as an attempt to salvage this project and salvage this day, I thought I would take those limited set of random snapshots that I did take with the camera and instead do something that I do enjoy doing and naturally gravitate to, which is designing graphics, designing posters. So let's jump into Photoshop and take any one of these photos and try to just create something out of it.